up, Omar?
I heard that there's a Seattle treasure performing at the virtual event.
There really is. Two, but this one is truly a treasure. Aaron Semer. He is a local acoustic and folk singer-songwriter who is really a bit of a shooting star in that regard right now. He released an album last year called Cape Disappointment, and it's been getting rave reviews. It's doing really well. He's become a bit of a fixture at the expo. He's played, I think, 2 of the last 3 years for us. And he does a really great job. He's a great singer-songwriter and an all-around stand-up guy. Love that guy.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Semer.
Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Semer. Thanks so much to the Seattle Tattoo Convention for having me back again. This is my 3rd year playing the Seattle Tattoo Expo, and I'm really happy to be here. This next song, I gotta put a kazoo on for. you know it's going to be special. This is called Little Black Square on my profile pic. Get that out there. There we go. The weather's going crazy and the world's getting hotter. They're fracking underneath us and they're poisoning our water. The politicians say that the scientists are liars. If we don't take it to the streets, then we're just preaching to the choir. But I've never been one to throw a brick, so I'll put a little black square on my profile pic. The cops are suiting up like they're going into battle. They got helmets, they got shields, they got tanks, they got ammo. They're protecting all the bankers while their pockets get fatter. And there's people in the streets shouting Black Lives Matter. Well, I don't want to end up on the wrong side of their stick. I'll put a little black square on my profile pic. There's a pipe getting built to move oil across the nation. It's crossing under rivers, going through a reservation. We gotta stop it now, I said not one iota. So grab your coat and hat because we're going to Dakota. But I can't go that far, it'll make me homesick. I'll put a little black square on my profile pic. There are dogs that are lonely and there's cats that are missing. There's a Kickstarter campaign for my fifth cousin's mission. There are little budding artists who are lacking in vision. We gotta give all we can, we gotta fix this condition. Well, I don't want anybody to think that I'm a prick. I'll put a little black square on my profile pic. They took a lying psychopath and put him into office. He's given all the jobs to the preachers and the bosses. He's giving everything away, he's nothing but a robber. We gotta burn it all down before he cleans out the coffers. But I don't wanna be listed as a Bolshevik, so I'll put a little black square on my profile pic. I've never found a great way to make this work, but that's the best I got. So the previous 2 years that I played the Tattoo Expo, I took my artist fee and went and got tattoos. So both years I got a tattoo from John Garza from Fine Line Tattoo out of Garland, Texas. Hello, John, if you're watching. Thanks so much. He did some fine work on me. He did this dove here and this crow here. So I got a little piece of Tattoo Expo history on me every day. This song is called Son of the Morning Star. dots on the resin, left us for dead, left us in the ghetto, retooled our heads. Son of the morning star, you're coming down. Son of the morning star, you're coming down. Skyscrapers and temples grew out of the land, burning oil and fire. Did yourself sin? You left us on the resin, left us in the red. Our power has slumbered. We rise from the dead. Son of the morning star, you're coming down. 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 If you're wondering what that sound was, this is a African seed rattle that I'm playing with my foot. Makes a cool crunchy sound. I'm gonna do one more song for you. This song is called Rising Sun, Ohio. Thanks again for Seattle Tattoo Expo for having me back again this year, and I hope everybody has a great time watching this online. I knew a girl, she stood 5'4", with eyes like ice and hair like coal. And she worked the farm like her daddy before, with no running water and a board for a door. And she was all alone, and she lived down there in Rising Sun. Times were tough and the farm dried up, and everybody she knew was going belly up. I tried to put a little money in her cup. She was too proud to take me up. And she was all alone, and she lived down there in Rising was a little diner on the edge of town, and at night there was never anyone around. She knew there was a key and she knew there was a hound, but she'd known that dog since he was low to the ground. All alone out there by the diner in rising sun. So she got in and she went to the till, and she took out the money all nice and still. And by the time they found out she was home in bed, well, she could pay her rent and rest her head. On her own and by herself in rising sun. Talk about a town with one stoplight. You could drive right through it in the middle of the night and not even know that you had been in rising sun. The diner wasn't the only business in town. There was a little bank just down the road, and at the end of the month it was flush with cash when all the factory farms brought in their stash. All alone and by herself in rising sun. So she got a gun and she got a mask, and she took a big pull from her whiskey flask. And when she busted in, they were on her fast. They dropped her to the floor and they pulled off her mask. And everybody gasped when they saw it was her in rising sun. Talk about a town with one stoplight. You could drive right through it in the middle of the night and not even know that you had been in rising sun. Talk about a town with one stoplight. You could drive right through it in the middle of the night and not even know that you had been in rising sun. So now she sits in the jailhouse there. It's got 2 cells and a duct for air, and a little tiny window to let light in. And if she stands real tall, she can catch a glimpse of the little tiny town outside her window called rising sun. Drive right through it in the middle of the night and not even know that you had been in rising sun. Talk about a town with one stoplight. You could drive right through it in the middle of the night and not even know that you had been in rising sun. Thank you. Bye.